Let's try again. 4, 3, you know this. 2. I'm pretty sure you know. 4, 3, 2, 1. Go. Mr. Toastmaster, fellow Toastmasters, most welcome guest. This is not any countdown. This is a very special countdown in a very special night. I'm gonna be unveiling why it's such a special night along the speech. 4, 3, 2, 1 are not just numbers. They hide stories behind that I'm willing to tell you. So let's crack on and let's start with the 4. 4, simple number. 4. What can be that magical about this number? 4 years I've been in London. 4 years in this city. Since end of summer 2012, when London was recovering of the Olympic Games madness, probably if you were here you remember. One day I decided to quit my job in Barcelona, grab a suitcase, not much, don't think it was a big moving. With my partner, we said, okay, let's do it. This kind of things, moving from Barcelona to London in the middle of the biggest crisis ever in Spain, you don't think it through very much, otherwise you don't do it. So we decided to, okay, let's go to London. Let's see how it goes. 4 years. It's amazing how time flies. And I can only think of that lad 4 years ago and the person I'm now. And 4 is also 4 things that London changed me. First thing, professionally, and I think it was one of the main reasons to decide to come to London. Professionally, I cannot tell you guys how it worked out. Actually, I think it worked out too well, because now I lost my motivation. You know when you have these big dreams and you dream of, oh, you see that person who inspires me so much, and you end up working with that person, and that person maybe gives you good feedback. Whatever your field is, what's after that, you know? I'm a very driven person, and the problem is that once you reach your dreams, what's after it? Second thing, socially. I'm 36, and the best friends that I have, I made them in the last 4 years. That's amazing, isn't it? I mean, thanks to London, I met people from countries that I would have never met in Spain. I always tell my Indian friends, we don't have Indian people in Spain. Why would an Indian go to Spain in first place, right? And you know, I learned so much about countries that I've never been, of course, but I never had this contact with, and it's been thanks to London. The third thing is personally. And okay, I'm not fit, but I'm so much healthier now than in 2012. Actually, I got into healthy habits. I do exercise, which it was completely unheard of for me. I eat better, well, not better. I eat healthier, better not. But I eat much healthier. And actually something that I do now is I eat much less. You know how we Spanish people eat until we starve ourselves, and it's something that I never go back with. The fourth thing, or the fourth area that London changed me, maybe it's a bit more deep, and it's spiritually. And it's a dimension of myself that I wasn't aware of having, actually 4 years ago. I didn't know that I had that dimension. And London, maybe, you know, it's the people you meet, these changes that you get into, got me into a path of healthy life, yoga, reading. It took me to meditation, and for the last year, meditation has been a very important part of my life, thanks to someone who is sitting here among us. So, wow, all that, and it's only the 4. Let's see what brings the third, the 3. 3 weeks left in London. Actually, tonight, I said it was a very, very special night. Tonight is my last meeting here, and that's because in 3 weeks I'm leaving London. So, you have 3 questions now. If he's so happy, why? Why leaving? Where is he living? And what is he gonna do? So I'm gonna solve these 3 questions. Why? It's complicated, and I have a long speech tonight. It's 10 minutes, but it's much more complicated to explain. But in a nutshell, I'm addicted to change. So all these good benefits that I discovered of coming to London, I feel like achieved now, and I think that there's another stage to move on, and I think that this process can be repeated somewhere else. So where I'm going? I'm moving to Italy. So in a couple of months, I'm gonna have proper vacations in Spain in September, do something that I like a lot, which is hiking. And October I'll be in Italy, and of course you are most welcome to visit me there, and I know that few of you will. And the third question, what I'm gonna do? Well, that's the best part. I have no idea. For me and my partner, we say that the plan is no plan. So we feel that we have this idea that somehow along the journey we will figure out what is our next step. But we don't know, and we embrace it. We really, really, really enjoy living life not knowing what's gonna happen tomorrow. That takes us to the sad truth. 2 years I spent in this club. And for the last 2 years, I was blessed enough to, I think, miss very, very, very little meetings. Maybe because I live around the corner, so I never had an excuse. And I cannot tell you guys the impact that in all these changes and all these journeys, Toastmasters had to me. There are 2 things, if I have to pick up, 2 things that Toastmasters gave me. And when I say Toastmasters, I mean the people on the club, because Toastmasters is you. So something you gave me was confidence. When I joined Toastmasters, I've never been shy of public speaking, as you can see. But I was very, very, very unconfident of my English, because I have this strong accent, which now I appreciate as beautiful, but back then I didn't. And this club, the people of this club, at some point grabbed me and said, Javi, get over it. Your English is fine, you have a strong accent, that's okay, we can still understand you. And for me, this at work, you don't know the impact that this has. Actually, my managers will be like, what's going on? Now you are in the room, now you are unleashing your potential. And well, that's something that I got from here. And the second thing is leadership. I'm doing today my 10th speech, and you can think, well, 2 years, wow, what took you so long? Because what I learned most about Toastmasters is leadership, is doing the roles, learning to give feedback to people, learning the role that Gary is mastering in 2 weeks in a row, to keep time of things, being organized, and actually if you can be involved in the committee and be behind the magic and the people that makes these meetings happen. And I learned so much as leader. If you don't have a chance to lead things in your real life, Toastmasters gives you that. 2 things that Toastmasters gave me, and that leads us to the one. So, after 4 years in London, looking at 3 weeks to leave London, 2 things that Toastmasters gave me, the only thing I can do is to give something back. And this is what really tries to summarize all my stays here in London these 4 years. And this is not an advice, this is not something I'm no one to tell others what to do. This is what I learned, and this is what made this time here in Toastmasters and in London so fantastic. And this is my learning, my revelation, my epiphany. Surround yourself of nice, positive people. And I cannot tell you the impact that this had in my life. And actually, when you change cities, it's a very good moment to do that because you start over, you start from zero, and you can choose. Maybe when you are in your hometown, you cannot choose your family or your friends or in your natal town, but moving cities, it gave me the opportunity to surround myself of positive people that make this happen. So, 4, 3, 2, 1, I'm over time as usual. That's my last time. I think we are good. I can overrun 20 more seconds because I really want to say my last two words in this stage that can only be thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, and thank you.